I know you're going to be successful in your real estate journey because you clicked on this video. Before I tell you why I know you're going to be a smart investor, do the smart thing and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. My name is Zack Boothe, and I was a window cleaner, a broke window cleaner, and now I am a full-time real estate investor, and I'm able to go on fun, wild adventures with my family because of the time and financial freedom that I have found because of real estate investing. Let me know in the comments below what you will do with your free time. When I first started my real estate journey, I made a ton of mistakes. There was a lot of things that I didn't know. And in this video, I'm gonna go through the 5 things that I wished I would have known before I started my journey. See, no one told me these things, and so I wanna share them with you so you don't have to go through the same pain. The first thing is the importance of taking action once you learn something. In real estate investing, in business in general, there will always be risk. You cannot let the fear of risk, the fear of losing out, keep you from moving forward. Ask yourself, is the reward over the risk more important to you? And if it is, move forward. Once you move forward, you will realize that the fear that you had was not really a relevant fear, and the risk that you thought was there really is not there. With risk comes responsibility, but the ins and outs of real estate can be learned. So plan to learn, investigate, research, and set a timeline to implement the action steps that you are learning. The third thing is the power of focus. It can become very easy to become distracted with opportunities, new business ideas, or different ways to make money within real estate or real estate investing. Focus your attention on one goal until it is completed before you start to navigate and look for different opportunities. I'll give you an example of a goal that I set and realized it wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to flip a house, and so I went and I actually asked a ton of people for the money to flip the house. I was a window cleaner working for wealthy homeowners, and I started asking all my wealthy clients for money. I ended up flipping a house. I lost some money on the deal. My investors got their money, but I had to lose a little bit of my own money. And I learned that I hated flipping houses, and I learned that I wasn't ready for flipping houses, and I learned about something called real estate wholesaling, where I could basically flip real estate purchase agreements without having to get private money and invest a bunch of money and take all that extra risk. So then my new goal was in the next 3 months to wholesale my first property, right? But I followed through with each goal that I set, and I learned a lot along the way. Don't forget your why. Why are you getting into real estate investing in the first place? This is going to be important to remember during the frustrating and the hard times. When you lose money on your first flip like I did, or if that happens to you or something undesirable happens, it helped me to remember what my why was, that I wanted to give a better life to my family. I wanted to give a better life, not just financially, but I wanted to also create time freedom. I was working crazy amounts of hours as a window cleaner, and I wanted to have more special moments with my kids. I wanted to see them grow up. And so that loss, that mistake I made with flipping a house and not knowing what I was doing, right? I kept moving forward because I knew that if I could eventually figure this stuff out, I could have my cake and eat it too. And that pain of figuring it out was less painful than the pain of not accomplishing my why, of being with my family and providing for my family the way I wanted to. So find your why, have your why written down, and think about the pain of not accomplishing your goal and how that will hurt you. And the pain of doing the work is going to be a lot less painful. Last but not least, the importance of a guide, of a mentor. If you found value in the first 4 things, make sure you hit that like button, and let's dive into the 5th thing that I suggest that you understand and what I wished I would have understood when I started. Every incredible story that we love, there is always someone with a big task, a big challenge, a big goal that they don't know how to accomplish themselves. And they find a mentor, a guide that gives them the action steps and gives them the understanding to find the strength within themselves to accomplish the task that they don't know how to accomplish. Right? Look at Star Wars, right? One of the most famous movies out there. And you have Yoda and you have Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker is the hero of the ultimate story, and he has to take on, you know, a giant rebellion and fight an invincible army basically. And he finds this little green guy named Yoda to help him accomplish a task that he has no idea how, to become what do you even call him? What do you call him? What do you call him? Let's say this again. Redo. Let's look at the story of Rocky, the movie Rocky. Rocky Balboa has to take on and fight this undefeated boxer. And he meets this grumpy old guy that trains him and helps him in his journey of overcoming all obstacles and all challenges to become an amazing boxer, right? We all love that underdog story. And the reason we love that is it's because it's what's required of us to grow as people. None of us understand exactly what it takes to find success, right? None of us are born with all of the knowledge and all the experience to accomplish financial and time freedom. I had a mentor, I had a guide, and he changed my life, and I'll be forever grateful for him. I had a handful of them. And I've mentioned them and referred to many of them on this YouTube channel and my podcast and other places. So my advice to you is to find that mentor, find that guide, right? And I have another video that I'll link here that you can watch on picking a mentor and what to look for in a mentor. But I highly suggest that you find someone that you trust and someone that will care about you and want you to be successful. Remember when I told you I knew that you were going to be successful by clicking on this video, and you will be successful only and when you implement these things that I taught you. So hopefully you took some notes and you're going to implement today those things that I talked about on this video. If you're curious about me becoming your mentor, it's very easy. We'll jump on the phone with you and talk about my mentorship and my coaching and how to get direct access to me and my cell phone to help you in your journey. Go to dfdmastery.com/get started, or you can go to the link in the show notes for the link to book a call and talk to us, and we'll talk to you about my coaching. Before you go, make sure you go to the Ultimate Guide in Real Estate Wholesaling and check out that video. Thanks a bunch. See you in the next one.